Hello everyone, welcome to Digital Learning, an initiative of Department of Collegiate Education, Karnataka. In this session, we will be learning some concepts under numerical analysis. This is for the students studying in the 5th semester of BSc program Mathematics under Mangalore University. We will be learning about bisection method. The main objective of this session is to learn steps of bisection method involved in solving the algebraic and transcendental equations. After this session, the students will be able to use bisection method to solve the algebraic and transcendental equations. Before proceeding to the problems, we will see what are the steps involved in applying this bisection method. Let f of x be a continuous function defined in the interval a comma b. Let us assume, this is without loss of generality, let us assume that f of a is a negative value and f of b is a positive value. Then the first approximation to the root will be x1 is equal to a plus 2. If f of x1 is 0, then x1 will be a root of f of x. Otherwise, depending upon whether f of x1 is positive or negative, the root will lie between a and x1 or x1 and b. Again, after identifying the interval, we have to bisect the interval and continue the process until the root is found to desired accuracy. So let us start with a problem. Let us find the root of the equation x cube minus 4x minus 9 equal to 0. So we will use bisection method and will solve only up to 6th stage. Let us denote this function as f of x. So f of x is equal to x cube minus 4x minus 3. Now you have to put values of x randomly in such a way that for a successive value you have to get both negative and positive value. So after putting x as 0, 1, 2 and 3, we observe that f of 2 is a negative value and f of 3 is a positive value. So that means the root will lie between 2 and 3. So the first approximation to the root will be 2 plus 3 by 2, that is 2.5. Next, find the function value at 2.5. Here we observe that this is less than 0. So remember, f of 2 is negative, 2.5 is negative and 3 is positive. So what does it mean? It means that the root will lie between 2.5 and 3. So we will proceed further. So second approximation to the root will be 2.5 plus 3 by 2, which is equal to 2.75. So find the value of f at 2.75. You see that this is a positive value. So remember, at 2.5 it was negative, at 2.75 it is positive. So that means the root lies between 2.5 and 2.75. So we proceed to find out the next approximation to the root. So that will be 2.5 plus 2.75 divided by 2, which is equal to 2.625. Find out the value of f at this point and we are getting a negative value. So here 2.5 was negative, 2.625 is negative and 2.75 is positive. So it means that the next root will lie between 2.625 and 2.75. So we have to find. So the fourth approximation to the root is average of these two values, which is equal to 2.6875. Next, let us find out the function value at this point. We see that this is negative. As before, since f of 2.75 is positive, we conclude that the root will lie between 2.6875 and 2.75. Next we find the next approximation, that is the fifth approximation to the root, which is the average of these two values equal to 2.7188, and find out the function value. This function value is greater than 0. See that function value at 2.6875 is less than 0. We conclude that the root must lie between these two values. Hence, the sixth approximation to the root is the average of these two values, which is equal to 2.711. We stop here and conclude that next required root is x is equal to next example where we will use this bisection method to find an approximate root of the equation sin x is equal to 1 by x that lies between x is equal to 1 and x is equal to 1.5, where the values are measured in radians, and we will proceed up to 7th stage. So next let us consider the function f of x to be equal to x sin x minus 1. Now it is given that the value lies between x is equal to 1 and x is equal to 1.5. So you can just check f of 1 is negative, f of 1.5 is positive. So the root lies between 1 and 1.5. So the first approximation to the root will be 1 plus 1.5 divided by 2, which is equal to 1.25. Let us find out the function value. We see that this is positive. So f of 1 is negative, f of 1.25 is positive. So this means the root will lie between 1 and 1.25. So next we will find out the second approximation to the root, which is the average value of these two values, that is 1.125. Function value is positive. So at 1 it is negative, at 1.125 it is positive. So this means the root lies between 1 and 1.125. Hence the third approximation to the root is average of these two, that is 1.0625, and the function value here is negative. So again you can see that f of 1.0625 is negative, whereas 1.125 is positive. So this means the root lies between these two values, and the fourth approximation to the root is given by 1.09375. The function value is negative. Function value is negative here, and you can see that the value of f at 1.125 was positive. So value lies between these two, and hence the fifth approximation to the root is given by 1.1094. Function value at this point is negative. Remember, at 1.125 it is positive. So the root lies between these two values, and the sixth approximation to the root is given by 1.1172. We will proceed further. The function value at this point is greater than 0, whereas the function value at 1.094 is less than 0. So the root will lie between these two values, and hence the seventh approximation to the root is given by 1.1133. So we will stop here, and hence the required root is x is equal to 1.1133. In this session we have learnt how to solve bisection method by seeing some two examples. Thank you.